Yes. Yes, Arsenal. Shout out Mecca Marino and White and Bukayo Saka as they had helped Arsenal beat Brentford 2-0 while other teams are struggling. Come on. While I talk about the game, I just want to say a massive thank you for 1,000 subscribers, guys. You can see it when you see the subscribers a bit there. Now I'm on 1,000. I've been doing YouTube on and off for 10 years. So to see that 1,000, it means a lot to me. And it's even better now that we've got a 2-0 win over Brentford. And you know what? I'm massively relieved as Bukayo Saka scored the last minute second. Brentford were all over us at times in the second half, and but David Raya sensational. With the context is so important. This is our title to win, guys. The belief is there. Mosquera unfortunately came off injured in the 44th minute. Declan Rice also came off holding his calf in the 80th minute. We'll have a bit of update on that. But guys, that is a big blow. That's what's getting me upset right now. Is vital players coming off injured. Players unable to get any rest. Timber had to come on as well and play centre back, and he done a brilliant job with Hincapié. We'll get all the talk about the player ratings in a second as well, guys. But let's talk about the game, chat. There was a lot on stake. 3 vital points. Arsenal had dropped points against Chelsea and Sunderland in recent weeks, therefore unable to get the gap to 7 to 8 to 10. But we end up keeping it at 5 with a good 2-0 win. Madueke and Ben White were so lively in the first half. They combined. White with a lovely cross to Marino to guide it into the header. His second goal in as many matches, which I'm very happy about. But we'll talk about Marino as well. And then it was a bit of struggle. Like Saka had a couple of opportunities in the game. Marino had missed a vital chance, missed kicking the ball, hitting the ground. In the second half, it got a bit tense. Brentford was starting to dictate the game a little bit more, having corner after corner. And that was before Thiago came on, Henderson came on, their best players. But we rode the storm, we rode well. Eze, Saka came on, making a vital impact in terms of transitional play. And then in the 90th minute, Marino plays a lovely through ball as if he's Mesut Ozil to tee up Saka. And Saka hammers the ball past Raya as if he's Adriano in PES 6. Kelleher can't keep the game, can't keep the ball out of the goal, and Arsenal win 3-2. But as I say Raya's name, he made a vital save in that. You know, 1-0 up, he denied a fantastic header from Sade to head it onto the bar. I've got videos explaining what happened all over the gas, so tune into that as well. But it's nice that I can celebrate getting 1,000 subscribers with a victory. You know, big up to everybody that's been showing a lot of love, and it meant a lot to me. Then you can go into the lineup here, guys. This was the lineup that Arsenal did start with. Arteta did rest a few players. He did rotate a few players. Madueke got the starting minutes, as you can see there. Ben White started ahead of Timber at right back. Mosquera kept his place. Saliba was still out. Trossard still out. Gabriel still out. Havertz still out. Gabriel Jesus didn't even come off the bench today. Yokere's got 5 minutes. We'll talk about, actually, maybe 10 minutes, but we'll speak about that as well. Erdegaard, however, returned to the side and he delivered a very mature and good performance, guys. And just breathe. Just breathe, guys. Elsewhere, I've got it on my screen. As you can see here by the table, Chelsea are losing 3-1 to Leeds United. And yeah, the full-time result, Brighton 4-3 winners against 4-3 losers against Aston Villa as well. Sunderland 1-0 against Liverpool, which is actually insane. I want to check that. Yeah, 1-1 as you can see there. But some insane fixtures, some insane games going on, chat. Some insane games going on. But Chelsea were all celebrations about the 1-0 draw. They needed Caicedo for this game. And they regret that red card right now, don't they? Ooh. This is why I told Chelsea fans not to celebrate going down to 10 men. Because they could have easily wrestled their way into the game against Leeds. And Ethan Ampadu has just been given man of the match. But, as you can see, Madueke has joined the red side of London, made the impact, had a fantastic game. Liverpool definitely out of the title race now, in my opinion. Unless they score. Oh my god, Leeds could have a chance to win the game here. It's 6 minutes added on, 95 minutes. They should go to the corner fight, but they don't. But yeah, I'm buzzing. Arsenal win again. They win, 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 win. They forgot about everyone else. They win, 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 win. They realize these losers ain't shit. They win, 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 win. We're chasing that league. Win, 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 win. Shout out J Rock. Tin, 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 tin. XCS bolt. Whatever. But yeah, and like Brentford are a tough opponent. You know, Keith Andrews has got Brentford scoring a lot of long throws, scoring a lot of set pieces, scoring late into games. They nabbed the last minute equaliser against Chelsea, I think. They given Liverpool a lot of problems. They will give Man City a lot of problems. So we had to do our diligence this day, and we managed to do that. So it was vital. It was very vital that we we got our win today, chat. And we're gonna do the player ratings right now. You're gonna see the player ratings as we talk. 3 minutes, get in. Let's go. Yes. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. Yes, chat. Yes, chat. We take those guys. We take those guys. Come on, G. Yes, chat. We take those. How are you losing to Calvert Lewin, man? How do you lose the chat, man? How do you lose to Leeds, guys? I don't get it. But credit to them, then. Credit to them. Um, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm buzzing. I thought Raya was absolutely sensational in today's game. Back to the game now, as full time rings around Leeds United. Yeah, I don't care about Chelsea anymore. David Raya, I thought he made a fantastic save for Sade. He grabbed another clean sheet. I thought his distribution was very good. I'm gonna give David Raya a vital 8 out of 10. Um, In that right back today, Ben White, and this guy, I'm gonna give him straight away a 10 out of 10. He grabbed the vital assist. He got man of the match, by Sky Sports, and I thought it was brilliantly deserved. He was absolutely everywhere today. I thought he absolutely demonstrated why he's still a vital player into this team. I thought he was brilliant. I the late runs, the crosses were superb, the diligence in terms of defending, and it gave Arsenal fans something to think about. Like, we are so blessed to have Yuri and Timber back, but now he can play centre back now because Ben White was brilliant going forward, and I think he adds a lot more than Timber going forward. But it was a fantastic performance, and he's shown a lot. He showed a lot of England and fans that he can still make the next World Cup squad. Too cool, something to think about. But Ben White has to get some minutes in, remain consistent. You know, he will get first team minutes at Arsenal if he continues this run of form, and we're gonna need him more than ever because we're gonna go into the Christmas holidays 3 games a week in Premier League, FA Cup ties in January, Carabao Cup against Crystal Palace. So we're gonna rely on him more than ever, and I thought he was sensational. A 10 out of 10. And then Mosquera, I'm gonna rate Mosquera a solid 7. I didn't think he had a bad game. He was unlucky to come off injured, but Timber was immense at centre back. I'm gonna give the Timber an 8 out of 10. Yeah, it's annoying. Mosquera injured, pulled his ankle while going for a header with Kevin Sade. At left centre back, a much better performance from Hincapié. He was much more reserved, much calmer. Definitely had a fantastic game as well. He kept out Igor Thiago when he came on. He kept on the likes of um highly rated player, ex Bournemouth striker. I forgot his name. Utara. And Sade they just didn't create much with Hincapié left. In that left back, kind of Fury. I mean, he nearly scored a solo goal at the end. He nearly scored a fantastic solo goal at the end. Like, he was everywhere in the game as well. He was running the shop, some brilliant attempts and goal. He dictated the game from left back. He can play midfield. He's class. Genuinely, he's been a brilliant signing for Arsenal. He's having an underrated season and a good performance from him. 8 out of 10. Into Zubimendi now. A solid 8 out of 10 display from him as well. I thought he was brilliant. Dictating the tempo in the midfield, keeping the attacks going. Although Brentford did attack pretty well, I felt like Zubimendi maintained a lot of composure, and it's nice to see him having a very good season. But we do need a midfielder. I can't see Rice and Zubimendi get injured. And speaking of Rice, again, another solid display, another 8 out of 10 performance. He was unlucky not to have scored as well. Put a good shot. It was a good save by Kelleher. Guys everywhere. Set pieces were class again. He didn't have many set pieces to actually take, but again, he demonstrated a versatile game. Came off in the 80th minute for Victor Gyökeres. And Gyökeres, I'll give Gyökeres an NA. I didn't see enough of him to warrant a result. He didn't get many touches of the ball. Needs more minutes. But then you go into the other attacking midfielder in the game. The first of attacking midfielders, that was Erdegaard. What a goal from Tanaka, by the way. And Erdegaard, a solid 7. I thought it's nice to see him get back to his best. I thought yeah, I'm just looking at the goals from Leeds. It's absolutely mental. Tanaka, fantastic. Back to Erdegaard. He was controlling parts of the game. He was getting the tempo as fast as possible. It's nice to see him in their half more so than our half, where we're relying on him to bring the play out of the back. He can try and create chances and score some goals. But unlucky not to score. Didn't contribute much with an assist, but he dictated the game. His passing, sensational, calm, composed, and he had a decent game. Sika, man, actually, Madueke. Madueke was very lively at the start of the game. Like, he was cool. And I made a video 20 minutes in saying this guy is in immense form. He scored against Bayern, and then he was tearing apart the Brentford fullback Rico Henry. And his combination play with Ben White was something that was very good. But he he did fade out quite a bit in the first half and second half. But I'll give him a 7. I need to see better end product from him. Pardon me. I need to see him score more, create more chances. Yes, he could beat a man, and he's so vibrant with his pace and his trickery. But I need more end product from him. I need him to. His crosses have got to be Beckham-esque. If he's going to take Saka's spot and Arsenal fans are going to rave about him, he's got to be creating a lot more. But again, it's good to see him fit, fire raring to go, and he will improve at Arsenal, so it's a 7. But then going into Saka now, Saka could easily have 2 goals. He scored a lovely finish to get the winning goal, but he miskicked a vital opportunity when he was after Marino's shot was saved, and he's got to bury that. Luckily, he buried his 1v1 as he was set up by Marino. A good second half display as he came on. He settled the game down against Brentford massively, played well on the counter attack, and 8 out of 10. Marino, right? Marino, yeah. Can't even lie to you. I didn't see him involved all game until the first goal and then the assist. I can't even be mad. This is what he does. He will contribute something so crazy like a goal when he's making a late run into the box. Yet he'll do nothing all game. He'll slow the game down, and then he'll pop up with a lovely pass. His through ball to Saka, the timing of the pass, the accuracy, the the direction of it, the power he it was perfect for Saka. And after that, I'm gonna have to give him a 9 out of 10. Marino gets a 9 out of 10. He was absolutely superb, and I think that's all the subs that had come on. It was Timber, it was Jokeres that came on. I didn't. It was yeah. Eze also came on off the bench. Um, as I he came on for Erdegaard, and I thought he done well. I thought he done well, Eze. I thought he controlled the game pretty well, played some lovely through balls, was calm under pressure. As I looked there, that was the only 4 changes he had made. Arteta, yeah, gutted not to see Waneri and Jesus get minutes, but I'm relieved. I'm massively relieved, and you can see there, guys. They as you can see there, the player ratings on the the screen. I'll get that properly up actually with a better template. But yeah, like I thought the whole team was calm enough, but Brentford, they are a tough side in the Premier League. They give Arsenal a lot of things to think about, and it was a struggle at times. It was an uphill struggle where you know there was wave after wave. But Brentford are a very good side. They belong in the Premier League, and it's a massive praise to Keith Andrews, who's done pretty well. Like he's been he's come in on from the being a set piece coach. He's taken over from Thomas Frank, who's under a bit of scrutiny at Spurs, and he's kind of been like, "Well, hold on a minute, hold on a sec, guys. I'm good. I'm a very good manager. I can do this. You know, I can be a an underrated manager in the Premier League. So it's nice to see. It's nice to see a new manager come in, make waves, contribute to the league, give us something different, give the players something to think about, you know. And yeah, like it was a very good performance. Sorry, I'm actually just trying to move my text template. It won't move all of a sudden. Um, all right, there we go. And now you can see the player ratings there. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to sort it out, chat, as I write it down. But yeah, a big vital win against a very good opponent that deserved to be in the Prem. That have shown a lot of doubters what Keith Andrews is about. But yeah, people, let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. Um, I don't know what's going on with this. It is making like so many different things, but I hope you can see that. I hope you can see that. And but yeah, the results as it stands: Arsenal back 5 points clear at the top of the table. Big victory. Now we got a tough game against Aston Villa. We're gonna have to go all the way to Unai Emery's Villa Park. You know, and they're going to play at the exact same time as us. They've played at the exact same time as us today. They narrowly beat Brighton 4-3. So their defence, there's going to be something to cause havoc about. We did beat them 2-0 last season, although Morgan Rogers absolutely spun our midfield. Trossard was a vital winning goal in that game. And yeah, Let me know what you thought in the comments, guys. Shout out to everyone. Like, share, and subscribe. In a bit, people. In a bit. I'm out.